Hi, it's Greg Burdine, pastor at Faith Baptist Church in Adrian, Michigan, with a Bible verse for you today. It's Wednesday. It's going to be a beautiful day here in Adrian, Michigan. Wherever you're at, I hope that it's a good day for you. We're kind of getting close to Easter. I think somebody said it was like 40 days away, so it's not that long, just a few weeks. We're getting close to the end of February, and Easter is actually the last day of March. So I hope that you're getting ready to celebrate that Resurrection Day. So it won't be long. But I do have a Bible verse. With it still being February, I still have some Valentine's candy. Judy's a preschool teacher, and so we get little bitty bits of Valentine party candy. And so we had a little bit of one of the last of the chocolates last night. So it was kind of good. But I hope that you're having a good month in February, and I've been looking at some Bible verses that have to do with love. Now, you're more than welcome to leave a comment. If you got a prayer request or anything like that, you can leave that. People check up on this, and when they watch it, they see the little comment. So you have a prayer request or anything that's going on, or just an encouragement, or if you have a favorite Bible verse, that would be great. If you've got a favorite Bible verse or a saying that has to do with love, that would be good. But here's the Bible verse that I chose for today. It's out of Romans chapter 12. And last week I looked at Romans chapter 12 and verse 9. And this is another Bible verse that has the word love in it. And just to remind us about the importance and the value of love. It's Romans chapter 12 and verse 10. And Paul encourages us as Christians, be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. I love that. There's two one another's in there. And a great study, and in fact, I did a Bible sermon series, and I've done a couple of other Bible studies on the one another's of the Bible. I actually have a book up there that's all of the one another's in the New Testament, how we're supposed to treat each other as Christians. And two of them in here, it talks about that we're supposed to be kindly affection to one another, and we're supposed to prefer one another. But the part that talks about love is it says we're supposed to have brotherly love. The old saying, blood is thicker than water. In other words, you might not always get along with your brother or your sister, and sometimes we fight and we disagree, but you know what? We'll put up a fight for them. Don't ever get between family members. And I've found that out in some hard times. But we're supposed to be loving toward each other like a family. And I know we don't say it as much, but a lot of times down in the South, and I'm talking about Southern Ohio, where I grew up in the Kentucky area, in churches, they called each other brother and sister, Brother Burdine, Sister Burdine, Brother Smith, Sister Smith. And instead of Mr. or Mrs. or even by their first name, they called each other brother and sister. And that's kind of a neat thing to think about church and Christians as a family, because we're part of the family of God. But he talks about here that we should be a couple of areas maybe that we don't think about very often when to express our love. Kindly affectionate. That's not just affection as far as physical, but that's be tender toward each other. And then he says, preferring one another. When you prefer somebody, it just means that you'd rather have that. A lot of times Judy will say, in the evening, hey, you want green beans or corn tonight? I don't know. Let's go with green beans. Let's go with corn. Let's do both. I like both of them, but I prefer right now this one. We should prefer to be with one another. That's why it always bothers me when people choose not to be part of a church family. When they say, you know what, I could go to church tonight, but I'm not going to. I prefer to stay home and watch TV or whatever. So I'd encourage you to show love toward one another by being affectionate, tender, and by preferring one another. Hey, if you're interested, we got Bible study tonight at 7 o'clock, and so I'd love for you to come out, but come out anytime. Hey, thanks for watching, and I hope that you